Okay. Now this draft pick was weird. It was definitely weird. I can't defend it, but I want to explain it. All right, I'm gonna give my shares, my opinions, because I am a die-hard Falcons fan.
Well, all right. Yeah. You know, ever since I turned pro in 1989, when I signed the dotted line, it was strange. Most things changed for the better and for the worse. So I called my mama and she said, baby, must be the money. Yeah. Must be the money. It's got to be, because I got people who want to be my friend. People I never knew. People I never thought about associating with. I don't know what it is. Talk to me. Check it out. Diamond relax with gators on my feet. I got some pepper every day of the week.
No.
So, we gonna talk about it. What's good? It's your boy Donnie and Okay, Atlanta Falcons. So I picked up this clip from Undisputed Skip Bayless show, and I ain't gonna lie, it screams out sentiments to like how I feel about the pick. I ain't gonna lie to you, because I don't think it was a bad pick. What I honestly feel like is it's different, and it's something we haven't seen before. So if you do like what you see here, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me, and I do appreciate it as always. This is not a sports channel. This is a me channel. This is a Donnie&DTv channel. All right, so it could be from gaming all the way to sports, all the way to comic books.
What?
To computer gaming, to technology, to shoes.
Oh, hold on, brother. Can I talk to your shoes? Oh, man, brother, hold on. Are these Timbs? Brother, are these Timbs? Oh, because they look like them now, boy. Oh, man, let me survey them. Ooh, da.
Anything anime, all right? So let's get to it. Undisputed Falcons. Let me know how you feel in the comments about anything, all right? I'm here to talk about it. That's a part of this channel.
Stunner of the night came with the 8th pick when the Falcons took.
We're not going to watch this whole thing either.
Michael.
We're not going to watch this whole thing either, because they do recycle the same point, but I'm going to get to my point, and we're going to watch a little bit of this to make things interesting.
Penix Jr., obviously, after plunging in free agency for Kirk Cousins at a guaranteed $100 million. That's $50 a year for the next 2 years. Hey, I love this move, but how about you, Michael? What you got?
I love this move, too. I thought this was, outside of what Chicago did, the steal of the draft right here. Remember, we talked about this a while ago, but we talked about Atlanta going after Russell Wilson and Justin Fields as a fill-in. Still go and get your young quarterback, or we'll get a Russell Wilson and then go get a young quarterback. I dubbed it then the now and later. Remember I told you about that candy I like, the now and later. And what they got right now is great work right now for the young trio of gifted, talented players that they have.
Yes, that's what I was
Robinson.
Yep.
You know, they have Kyle Pitts and Drake London.
Like, you got to think about that. So for the offensive side, like, okay, the one thing, okay, so let's get playmaker, then I'll go second.
I want to get the most out of those.
Because I feel like this Kirk Cousins still is going to,
those guys, they're Pro Bowl ready, budding on all pro players right now. So I got Kirk Cousins in there right now for the next 2 years to throw this ball around. And then in those 2 years, I'm going to develop Michael Penix Jr. We talk every day up here on a desk, any TV, about the importance of the quarterback position in the NFL. Arthur Blank, time is running. He wants to get a ring. He says, since 2016, I've been without a quarterback. That's when Matt Ryan got MVP and they took him to the Super Bowl. He said, since then, I've been hurting at that position. And he said, I'm investing in it totally. I think they did a great job showing up the most important position in the National Football League for the now and the later. And all of the people to me, well, you had a pass rusher there. Are you serious? You can find pass rushers everywhere, anywhere, and a couple of them will be hanging around the street and you can pick up later. Quarterbacks are premium. You did what you have to do. It was a brilliant move. Don't listen to none of the rhetoric that comes from anybody that says it wasn't.
He's so old school, rhetoric. But okay, so my point, let me go next. I'm not gonna lie to you, I love this move. As a diehard Atlanta Falcons fan, that's what we needed. I ain't gonna say we needed, let me take it back. What I will say is, I love this pick. All right, for the sake of the pick, I love the pick choice because I feel like that sets us up for such a longevity future. We don't have to worry about a quarterback no more. Now we can, like you said, we can go get a pass rusher. We can go get defense. We can get a cornerback. We can find them in the set later rounds. We don't need to necessarily get a high pass rusher. We need a quarterback. And a quarterback that can learn our system, our way. We just came from Desmond Ridder. And people forget, quarterbacks, like the way Green Bay did it, I feel like proves the way. And if you don't look at Green Bay, look at the way the Eagles did it. They had Carson Wentz and Jalen Hurts. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to think about it. I feel where you coming. I feel where other people coming from. Like, oh, maybe it was airhead, and maybe. The only thing I do critique about the move is the fact that why pay Kirk Cousins all that money? And the only thing that I will agree, because I think who said? I think it was Chad Johnson, Ochocinco. He said that you got to think about it. At the time when we was in the free agents, it was nobody in the free agents. Kirk Cousins was the best quarterback in the free agents at the time. So we thinking like, okay, let's go ahead and throw money because we got to do something. Now we in the draft and Michael Penix come to fall into our lap. I think it was a great choice. I like the pick. It set us up for a long-term future. Our offense just boosted up. It just got good for 10 plus years. At least our offense is good for 10 plus years. Now we just got to go find defense. And I like that pick. I like that. Like I said, I'm a diehard Falcons fan. I was thinking like, okay, let's get defense. No. That makes sense. Now we ain't got to trip off a quarterback. And then people forget too, Kirk Cousins is 35 years old, and he's coming from an ACL. I think it's an ACL tear. I may be wrong, but I know he's coming from a really big injury. He's 35 years old. How many 35-year-old quarterbacks you see doing MVP numbers? And the only person that done that is what? I think it was Tom Brady. I think that was it, but he's Tom Brady. This is Kirk Cousins. So you got to stop acting like this dude is just this great quarterback and it's just a boneheaded boy. I get it, yeah, but again, I think we had to pay him because there was no other quarterback at the time in the free agents. So again, like I said, we're not going to watch the rest of this. I just had to get my sentiment out, if that makes sense. So let's go and we're going to get to Keyshawn point and Skip point, and that's it.
Okay.
You there?
No, I'm with Michael to a degree. I don't have a problem with the 8th pick of the draft. It is an
that left-hander, they used to Michael Vick.
Well, all right. Yeah. You know, ever since I turned pro in 1989, when I signed and got...
No. That left-handed.
Another thing, too. Left-handed, he is like Vic. Now, he's not as fast as Vic. He should have a better arm than Vic, but we'll see how they develop. That's what I'm saying.
My phone.
Oh no, but you had that in there.
Man, I ain't even gonna lie to you. It's about the city.
Right.
It's about the
right.
Oh, I had a lefty, even though he don't run like Michael Vick. But all of those things.
And it gets some hype. They get hype. Everybody get hype.
And this is an owner's pick, right?
Yeah.
Arthur Blank, and I know there's this video going around on social media.
It was of Terry Fontenot talking to after the
and
pick.
they want to make it seem
Like
as though he's explaining to him. Don't believe that. That's a lie. I'm telling you the truth. This is an Arthur Blank selection.
I think so, too.
Because in 2 years, Michael Penix will be ready to challenge Kirk Cousins for the starting spot.
If not before, but
I was going to say, if not before. I doubt it will happen this year.
No.
Most likely, if anything, in 25, they'll start to look at it. Because it's not the same as it used to be where you got money tied up in somebody and you go, well, we got to play this dude because we got 50 million. They don't care anymore about that because the salary cap is so large
and it always goes up.
They did it
I ain't
with
gonna lie.
Russell. They'll just
That's
cut
one thing,
back.
real quick. Now we're on this topic of football. Madden, please, if anybody from EA Sports is here listening to me, please, Madden, can you make it where you can move up the salary cap? What are we doing? It's 2024, bro. Like, why can't we edit the salary cap? The salary cap forever goes up and keep going up every single year in real life. What the fuck?
They'll cut bait. So the earliest I see him playing is in 25 and challenging him, right, in this situation. The thing that you got to think about, Michael mentioned it, they got offensive weapons.
Great.
They got a little speedy dude in Mooney who they brought in from Chicago.
Yep.
They got Pitts and Drake London. They got Bijan Robinson.
Who is just a
defensively, everybody wanted them. Everybody wanted them to do something defensively.
Yeah.
There are no defensive game changers at 8 in this year's draft. So when you look at it, you say to yourself, I need a quarterback for the future. And I have an opportunity to get one because we don't know what's going to be out there in 2024, or 2025, 2026 at the quarterback position. It may not be a quarterback even taken in those 2 years of the draft in the first round. We don't know. But we know right now we have an opportunity to get a guy that we believe in, and everyone says his age is age. Okay, well, what does that mean? That's good.
Right.
He's older. That's good. If we can get 5, 6, 7 years out of him, that's good. There's nothing wrong with that. His age doesn't matter. Here's what does matter. His injury history.
Yeah.
And the injury history is all about his ACL for the most part, which is all twice on the same knee. 1 in 18, 1 in 20. Okay. They repaired it. He went on to play, hadn't had any ACL injury since.
Played the whole year.
Played the whole year.
All right.
Sometimes guys do get shoulder injuries when the linemen are falling on them, but that's all quarterbacks.
And he had two different ones.
And he had two different ones. But it's not like he's had them this year. Those are all past injuries that seem to be okay now.
Four times prematurely ended a season for him with these injuries. Okay.
And I'm okay with that because he's medically cleared by my doctors.
By now he's learned.
Yes.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know too much about him, so I ain't gonna judge his medical history.
Get out.
Again, this is me as a Falcons fan and reacting to the pick. So
it's a good pick. It was a surprising pick, but it's a good pick.
Yeah. It's only surprising.
Toby, why aren't you eating your cinnamon?
Okay. These fucking ads. Oh God, I hate that they do this now. Let me know in the comments, like, have you ever skipped the ad to get an ad? I'm at that. That's what I'm getting. I don't know about y'all, but I straight skip an ad to get to an ad, and I gotta do it. Don't understand? Okay, skill point, and that's
the
it.
Scope of it, and to Michael's point, it's a quarterback.
He's a quarterback,
and it also tells you they're not completely sold on Kirk Cousins. But as you always say, it's just the cost of doing business in today's NFL.
Yeah,
we don't have anybody, and he's available. Okay.
What did I say?
Close our eyes.
What did I say? At the time, we was in the free agents. We didn't have anybody, so it was like, damn, we came from Desmond Ridder, Tyler Heineke. So it's like, okay, well, give us Kirk Cousins. Now, can't Michael Penix fall to us? I'm not mad at him for taking it.
And say, let's just take him.
Yeah.
I'm not a Kirk Cousins fan. Never have
been me either.
He's pretty good during regular season.
Right. But he's not
very good.
But he ain't
Sometimes
shit in the playoffs.
Loved Kirk Cousins.
Right.
He's still 1-3 in the postseason. So he has one playoff win, while Dak Prescott has 2. So Dak's got 2 to Kirk's 1. But
that right there.
But you just bet $100 million guaranteed dollars on that Kirk Cousins.
That's my
because
thing.
You don't have a quarterback. And all of a sudden, it dawns on you, wait a second. Is it possible he'll be there at 8? Well, I told both of you, we talked yesterday. Who's your third best quarterback in the draft? Obviously, there's Caleb. And obviously, there's Jaden.
Yeah.
And I told both of you, I'll take Michael Penix Jr. over Drake May as my third best quarterback.
You and Dion.
Okay, that is true. He campaigned for him. Well, he not only campaigned, he said it's an injustice to this young man that nobody's paying enough attention to what he accomplished. I sat in this chair last year, and I campaigned for him to win the Heisman over your guy, Jaden, just because he carried them to an undefeated season. Undefeated. And he got to Michigan in that game, and they beat the unholy hell out of him. I mean, they couldn't protect him. He got ramsacked in that game. You know,
but when you look at that Michigan game, that's the NFL, though.
Yeah, right. That's it.
So when you're evaluating them, Yeah. You are looking at that Michigan game because that's what he's gonna see in the National Football League.
But what I hear when he said he carried him to an undefeated season, he said he carried. The word he used was carried. Now, when I see Minnesota and when you see Atlanta and you see Kirk Cousins, you said, well, Kirk, he took people great. You mentioned it, nice regular season, but didn't do so great in the playoffs, right? Okay, and we don't know. We're saying 2 years from now, Kurt, maybe we do some great winning in this regular season, and the big moment come and you sputter and we let the kid. This thing could happen quicker than you think, is what I'm saying. Okay. You know what I mean? But so
I get Kirk this year.
Yeah, and I do too. Too. But I get Kirk this year, you get in a playoff or you get in these primetime games where you've had problems winning.
Okay. I think Michael kind of spent that somewhere else. In my honest opinion, also another point I want to make, and then I'll be done. Another point, if you think about it, if we gonna run with Kirk Cousins right this year, right? Let's say for the next 2-3 years, we gonna run with Kirk Cousins. We're not planning on losing, so we're not gonna pick a quarterback find a great or a pretty decent quarterback at 20. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to make a run this year, if that makes sense, you can find a defense down the line. But think about what I'm saying. We got Kirk Cousins now, right? Next year we're not gonna be, you know what I'm saying, 1 and something. You feel what I'm saying? We're going to be easily, because we won 7 games last year, we easily going to be 10 and something. So, you know what I'm saying? That's not no top, you know what I'm saying? That's not even a 20 pick. You know what I'm saying? That's easy like a 25, 30. So, you're not going to find no quarterbacks up there. So, that's another good thing, too, about the pick. Like I said, I like this pick. I'm comfortable with this pick. I can actually be easy. Now, the rest of the draft, I ain't going to lie. I love what they did because they picked up nothing but defense. And nobody ain't even talking about it. The third and the fourth, the rest of the pick, dude, all we did was draft defense. I loved every bit of this. So I just want to get my little spiel here because I am a diehard Falcons fan. And again, I got to start reacting more on this channel. So I got to do more. I apologize. I got to do more. All right. If you do like what you see here, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me, and I do appreciate it as always. Sometimes it just get hard when people are against you. Look at it like that. I pray. I hope you're having a good day. Until next time, your boy Donnie.
The sun is shining on me. It makes me feel so free. The sun is shining on me. It makes me feel so Enter the Phucktenten.